know you probably don't know who I am. My name is Neil Cox, and I am the same Neil Cox that appeared in the Nick Scott film Bad Day at the Office. Now I'm going to do a presentation with you now. As you probably may well know, just 2 weeks ago we lost someone who was very dear to us. Olivia Newton-John. She had a beautiful voice, and she was also a very good lady, wasn't she? So it's very sad that we lost her. It's completely understandable for you to cry and grieve over her. It's also very human of you as well. So my presentation isn't to stop you from doing that. It's just to give you some comfort. Alright? Now, I suppose the most upsetting thing about her death is the fact that she died on the anniversary of Xanadu. Can you see the date on there? It says 8th of August. That's the very day she died this year. Now, has anyone ever said to you, all things happen for a reason? Yeah? You may have also heard the S Club 7 song, Bring It All Back. They actually say all things happen for a reason in that song. Now, Olivia died on Monday the 8th of August, peacefully. So that could have been for a reason. Maybe on Tuesday she would have been suffering a very long and painful death. Or maybe Jehovah had probably thought she had suffered enough pain already and thought, I don't want Olivia to suffer all this pain just for the sake of an anniversary. So that's probably why she died on Monday, so she could die peacefully. Now, there is one other bit of reassurance I'm going to give you, and that's that you probably like to think that Olivia is in heaven now, singing her songs to the angels. Yeah? She's not. Because I know she was very good, but you don't go to heaven for being good. You go to heaven if Jehovah wants you there as an anointed king to rule over his kingdom alongside Jesus. He only needs 144,000 kings. Right? Now, I know it might sound like a lot, but compared to the amount of good people on the earth and the amount of good people who have lived, it is actually a very small number. Now, the 144,000th person was selected in 1935, and Olivia was not born until 1948. So Olivia can't go to heaven. She's gone now to the common grave. Once you die, that's it. All that lives on is the memory of that person, because Jehovah remembers the dead. He remembers Olivia. He remembers other people like Prince. He remembers Michael Jackson. He remembers Elvis Presley, and so on. Also, if you've got any other dead relatives, he remembers them as well. That is actually your reassurance. Why is it? Because I'm going to tell you some future knowledge now. Okay, these are prophecies based on the Bible, right? Not Nostradamus, the Bible. What the Bible says will always come true. Now, there is a great war near at hand. It's called Armageddon. Unfortunately, we don't know the date of this war. All Christians would love to know the date, but unfortunately Jehovah will not tell us the date. All we know is the events leading up to it. There's going to be lots and lots of, trouble. There's, like, for example, when I heard about the Russia and Ukraine war, there could be a World War III. That does sound frightening, but it's also exciting, because I know the world has got to get bad in order for Armageddon to come. So perhaps after World War III, if it starts getting really, really bad, if Russia starts to attack other countries after Ukraine, for example, then we could safely say, well, Armageddon's just around the corner. So this Armageddon is a war of God against the bad people on earth, which he can win with no sweat. So after Armageddon, there will be survivors, the good people. It'll be their duty to turn this world into a paradise, like it was before. Now, if you're old, you probably think, I won't live long enough to turn the whole world into a paradise, even if I'd help. But you will, because Jehovah will take away death in this new system. And we know this because even scientists don't know why we grow old and die, because they've examined the human brain and found it's designed for us to live forever. So in the new system, we won't have to die, we will live forever. We'll use our brains to the full. So that's the good thing coming. And I'm going to show you a picture now of how the earth will look. An example, anyway. Can you see this at the bottom of the page? If you can, it's a beautiful picture of God's new system. Back to Olivia. During this new system, there is going to be a resurrection, 2 resurrections apparently, of people from the common grave. So Olivia will then be resurrected from the common grave, because she was a very, very good lady. I don't think she had been judged. So she'll be resurrected, and also a criminal who died on a stake like Jesus did. Jesus told this criminal he would be with him in paradise, so he'll be resurrected as well. Now, in this new system, like I said, there's going to be no death, so Olivia won't have to worry about dying again, and also there won't be any diseases in this new system, so you won't have any more cancer or pain to worry about. So when this new system comes, Olivia can live happily ever after, and she'll be living in paradise, and we'll see her again. She's not gone for good, only for now. So she's not in heaven, she's in the common grave waiting for her resurrection. As for saying these demons, well, they're going to be locked in the abyss for 1,000 years. After 1,000 years they do have to be released, and they will try and turn some of mankind away from God. But it will mainly be the resurrected people, who are people like military commanders and people that have power in this system. So Satan will try and tempt them to get into them getting their power back. So, but he will be successful in tempting a lot of people. But all the people he does succeed in tempting will be gone for good, and so will Satan and his demons after that. They'll be destroyed for good. After that, we can all live happily ever after. And as Olivia didn't have any worldly power in this system, she will then be able to live happily ever after. So that's my presentation, and I hope you feel better. You can still cry and grieve over Olivia. It's completely understandable of you. I'm just giving you this presentation to comfort you. You don't have to believe it if you don't want to. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. It's nice to know. I hope you feel better now, if I have comforted you. And just take care. God bless. Let's look forward to seeing Olivia again.